9:28, winter ball prep. Get my Marv training band routine going, matches my shorts. These Marv training bands are freaking dope. Let's finish our warm up. O Specialties, 5 pound wrist weights. Discount code Robby10. Oh man, I did those freaking lefty pull downs yesterday and my left tricep is freaking done. I don't know, I feel pretty good. My chest just cracked like 6 times. Yeah, we're gonna shut that down because that freaking hurts. Don't throw as hard as you can with the opposite hand unless you first have somewhat decent mechanics. So we're just slowly turning up the intensity, right? Reliever Rob, Operation 95 Plus, was up to 98 yesterday in a 5 ounce pull down, 91 in an 8 ounce, 92 in a 7 ounce, and then 98 in the 5 ounce. Every time I do those pull downs with like radar reads, I just want to go up 1. By the time that I leave, I'll be able to pull down probably 103 to 105 with a 5 ounce baseball. Camera I'm going to use for slow motion video. I'm going to get probably 10 to 15 throws off the mound into a net that's 15 feet in front of the mound. Me personally, I don't like to touch the mound really until I've got a good foundation for what I'm trying to do mechanically to throw hard, which is drastically different than I've been doing the last 7 months. I want to start blending this in early because my window of time from the end of the season to winter ball is a lot shorter than it usually is. We'll radar them. That's today. I'm all alone. We'll throw these weighted baseballs by Specialties. There's some actual throw variations that I want to do today. I got to figure some stuff out mechanically too. I'll talk about that later. Went all regular season without any real loading of my drive leg. Now I'm going to change some things. I looked at some video from 2019 when I was throwing upper 90s, and there were some things I did that I think helped load that. One was hands lower. I had been going hands high, so hands lower. Pendulum, I can still move fast, but my foot's not gonna go as high. So I think what's happening lately is when I'm lifting, I'm getting so much forward momentum that I have no way. As soon as I get these hands to go down with my lead foot, that's when I can go here and drop. And I'm just really gonna think, drop my hands over my rear hip. And that dropping of my hands is gonna take my glove side shoulder, which is also going to take my trunk to counter rotate, in turn hopefully tilt it to feel some sense of load. You can do it in like walk-ins to kind of bridge the gap from feeling almost too much back than getting some forward. I got to train my body how I want it to move, and that's re-establishing patterns that I've had terribly all frickin' season. I've been moving slow, lethargic. So even on days where I might not be feeling good, I still got to get going. I'm still gonna push the intent. See if we can push it to 80, 7 ounce.
77 miles per hour. 78 miles per hour. 79 miles per hour. 79 miles per hour.
That's what's happening, is my lead leg is getting so aggressive within that thought of move quick and move fast that it's pulling my drive leg, so I have no chance to load. So this is why I kind of like finding that happy medium. Slow, fast, controlled. If I hit 79 one more time.
79 miles per hour.
We'll see what we get. Talk about how dope this Dream Glove is though. Son of a mother duck. I like throwing it far in the air out of the stretch because it forces me to find that mechanism to load that drive leg. It's like that combination of moving fast but not rushing down the slope, not moving so fast that you don't find a way to get something to pull back. And it's just so much just self-exploration to find that. And we're starting to piece together some things right here. And I can always tell, that's why I love long toss, because the distance of the ball is gonna tell me a lot of information. Because I'm not trying to throw these balls far. I'm not thinking anything arm right now. I'm just thinking, as soon as I lift, give me a turn, get my lead leg to be neutral, which means I'm not concerned about gaining ground with that lead foot. All I'm emphasizing is lifting, turning, and then as I drop my hands, that's when I'm loading. And everything forward now comes from the motor, which is the drive leg. Right at the front of the base. That felt good. Another factor that I've realized these last few weeks, and even during the season, is like I've been so aggressive with my lead leg that it's unauthentically generated a longer stride, which has taken away my ability to block. The stride needs to be authentic, meaning that it comes from the drive leg, not from the lead foot trying to gain ground unauthentically. If I can really emphasize the loading, therefore my stride will get, I would say, better, meaning it will probably shorten up to become more organic rather than forced. All right, a couple more and then we'll go get those. I'm gonna try to get some more arc on these balls, which is gonna force me to load even more. All right, let's get some slow-mos. I think that's it. Don't fall, just fall. Neighbors are gonna be coming around saying I'm making too much noise.
91 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour. 92 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour.
Okay, that's good. Big step in the right direction. Feels pretty good off the slope. That's pretty cool. Pocket Radar, discount code Robby. All right, overall, really pleased with where we're heading, moving on up. I just need to find a thing mechanically that works and then stick to it and not try to keep going back and forth with one thing and then another thing and then another thing. I've been really good at identifying certain things and like making it make sense for myself, being like, yeah, that's it. That's what's happening. That's why I'm not doing X, Y, and Z. That's why this is this and blah, blah, blah. I'm really good at that part. But it's like the application of it, you know? I really do think I'm correct in that my mechanics this past season just got all out of whack because I never put any priority around velocity during the season. So without having priority around velocity, without doing, you know, I mean, I still long tossed and did pull downs and whatnot, but I didn't measure it, date it, like I just wasn't super intentional about it. And then what happens over time is mechanically, you start bypassing certain things that you need to do that induce power. So you do that multiple times, and the next thing you know, you just don't move that way. You don't move in such a way that produces high power output. So now I have to train it, and it's frustrating because you want it to happen quick, but ish doesn't stick. And especially during this velocity training time, prepping for winter ball, you know, being able to have a little bit of time to retrain these patterns because the body is extremely adaptable, dudes. It's extremely adaptable, meaning whatever type of input that you give it on a daily basis, it will continuously give back to you. So if you're not intentional and diligent within how you prep, how you develop yourself, then your body's not going to give you much back. That's just the truth. You know, I sucked this past season. Numbers sucked, my stuff sucked, everything sucked, and it's embarrassing. But I'm not gonna make excuses. Where there's a will, there's a way. I thoroughly believe that. And to be completely honest, my focus was not on velocity, but it should have been, because that is a direct correlation to proper movement, proper sequencing, and so forth. So now I gotta get selfish, and I have to prepare myself not suck like I've been doing for the last 6 months. All right, thanks for letting me rant, guys. It's really important that like every day, in order to throw hard, you do need to throw hard. You can't just have the, oh, I'm just gonna light toss. So tomorrow, it's gonna be a little bit lighter, but we're still gonna get after it. I'm gonna track everything. We're gonna continuously progress in the right direction. Much love, guys. Subscribe, please.